53047 Belmont Ridge Road. We have a footage dispute about why we took the path we took. And as you can see, there's our wire still down there, never hooked up yet. The homeowner is very upset that it's never been hooked up. It's still on her temp line. But we came out here and we went, this is their old house that they had right here. This is their old house. They built this house here, okay? This is their new one. Right there is where the line goes. Now, they have matting everywhere between the whole entire old house and new house that they did not want disturbed. It's underneath everywhere. As you can see, it's there, it's everywhere. They have drains in here and other stuff that they did not want us to mess with. They didn't want us to get in anywhere near in here. There's the deck. There's the opening about 3 foot where we couldn't even get a machine, couldn't even dig. Right there's the pool. This is where the auditor said we should have went. We could not come this way. Spoke with the customer. They did not want us going between. They also did not want us coming around that side of the new house. The line is on the other side of here. They didn't want us coming around this way into the pool. They have a lot of electric going to their sheds, into their barns and everything that come out, and they go to that one running from here. They wanted us to avoid that area. So they preferred us to come the route we came, around this side here. And as you can see, like I was saying before, all kinds of matting that they did not want disturbed up between their old house and their new house. So we came this way here. Matter of fact, right here is our trench. Right here that I'm on here. You'll see it. It goes up and it makes the turn. Now, there was also a question about roots being on the job. These are a lot of old trees here that you can see everywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 trees of where we buried at that you can see them all. There's even trees that are up against the house here. And the span of these trees come almost over to the roof, which means the roots of a tree comes to the span of a tree. So as we were going, there were a lot of tree roots on this job. That is why I've mentioned tree roots and put it shallow. Now, we came over this way a little bit, same path. That's why I was saying about the roots and everything. We had to scoot out because they have cement right there going out. And then the cement stops. See it? Cement stops. So that is why we had to scoot out a little bit. Right here is our trench, right here. We had to stay fairly close to the trees. Not super close, but within 5 feet of them, which means roots are out farther than 5 feet. And then we kept on coming. Down here, as you can see, lots of trees in our run the whole way. But once we got in here, the roots weren't as bad. Here's another tree. There's a tree there. There's a tree there. There's roots everywhere here. Another tree inside of there. So we came down, and this was blacktopped at one time. And out here it got crushed over time, but it was still, you can still see our route that we took right here. You can see it going up. Then you can see where it's still bubbled up right here a little bit, going all the way to the pole. Okay, now we claimed 30 foot of rock here because in some areas it was very, very packed down old chunks of blacktop. As you can see, it's longer than 30 foot where we technically had to go, starting there and coming all the way over to here. Right in that area there is where we stopped. It was technically about 50 foot total across it, but we only did 30 foot because some of it on the edges wasn't really as bad. And then we took it straight up and to this telephone pole here which once again, here's our line we placed right here that is still not hooked up. Customer, like I said, she was a little bit upset. Nothing was hooked up yet. So we need to get a tech out here and get that hooked up. And that is the route right there the auditor took from there, from right this pole right there, straight up. Did not want us to do that. The homeowner didn't. She has too much stuff going in there, and as you can see, they have a ton of electric in here, a ton of electric right there. That goes up that route right there. They did not want us to mess with. Plus all of her matting and everything else, so we went the way she asked us to go, was out and around from the back of this new house, around this house, the old house, over and down. That is why we took the route we did. That is why we have 30 foot of rock on it, because this span right here, like I was saying, is way more than 30 feet. We claimed 30 feet because in a lot of the areas it was pretty hard. On the outsides it wasn't bad, so that's why we didn't claim all of it. Thank you.